telling you, man, Klay got the leverage on the Warriors, man. He got the leverage.
Oh man, you're still sold on Klay.
I'm not sold on Klay. I'm sold on his leverage. His
Bro, you
leverage
want to talk
entering
about
free
that
agency.
horrible, man. Horrible game he had, bro. 0.0 of 10, 0 of 10 overall shooting, field goal shooting, and you got 0 of 6 from the 3-point line.
But you know why that happened, right?
What's up?
That happened because they relied too much on Curry. It put so much pressure on the other guys to score.
Dog, this was not the Warriors we seen growing up.
Now, and it's not the same Warriors at the same time. You're right. It's not. But what I'm telling you
No,
is
I'm
that
saying like
Klay,
the offense, nobody was moving around.
nobody was, but Steph. I believe Steph was already tired, man. Steph,
Of course.
if you look at their last like 20 plus games, Steph actually averaged less points per game, and his shooting percentages were way down.
Oh yeah, dude, he wasn't good this game. I'm not saying he was great,
Mm-hmm.
but the overall talent around him, I'll say this: Draymond's defense was great on Sabonis. He gave Sabonis a tough time. I'll also give credit to
To Ellis, give credit to Ellis, Murray.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the Warriors right now.
Oh, you're talking about
I gotta give
Warriors.
credit
Okay.
to Kuminga. Kuminga showed out. I think Pods and Moses had moments where they shined. And then obviously for the Kings, you have to give credit to Keon Ellis.
Wait, hold
What
on, hold
the?
on. We can't say Kuminga showed out. Kaminga played like, kind of like there was a period where he got like 10 points off of
Yeah,
like a
that's
bench
6
unit.
buckets on Sabonis.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the end of the day, he didn't match the energy of Murray or Harrison Barnes.
No,
Like
he didn't
he
step
didn't
up like the
like
Warriors, the Kings
nothing.
role players.
Yeah,
No.
those guys played great defense on Curry. Plus, they made their shots.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like Kaminga did the same thing. He just kind
Well, I'm
of
like those
was
are the
one
only
way.
notable players. Those like I don't think anybody in the Warriors played great, right? But like those are the only guys that really stood out to me as like doing something, like the minimum, I guess.
Whew, the minimum. It's tough to say. I believe none of them did. None of them
Because
did.
I
It's
I gotta
bad.
give credit. Yeah,
Nah, I'm telling you, it's bad. Like I actually did a breakdown on the game. I'm gonna release it soon, but it was
yeah.
bad, man. It was bad. It was honestly, to be honest with you, the Golden State Warriors had a lifeline when they won that 7-game series last year against the Kings.
Yeah.
That was them barely surviving, and they were playing up. They were playing up.
Bro, they had a chance, bro. They broke down like I think it was the first half where we saw the Kings blew a 16-point lead. It looked like the Warriors showing light, but the Kings were just able to figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like they ran out of lifelines. Like this whole
Yeah,
Golden State Warriors with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Stephen Curry, they'll never compete at a high level with those three being the main
they're
guys.
old now, man.
Yeah,
It's an
they're gonna have
older
to find
team,
something
injuries.
else.
Yeah, but I thought Draymond. Look, I think Draymond did better, maybe better than even Steph, because I think he made Sabonis really uncomfortable, bro.
He did, but the thing is, Sacramento,
Like Sabonis was
they
lucky
just killed the
his guys were hitting
Warriors.
the shots. Like perimeter wise, they killed him. But like I'll give them this. At one point, Sabonis looked like a non-factor, man.
Yeah, I mean, which makes sense, but at the end of the day, that pick and roll, man, just to the outside shooters was killing them. And plus Ellis, the defense Ellis was playing on Curry.
Alex was special.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then not only he was playing great defense, he actually made his shots. That's the difference in that whole game. The
yeah.
role players or just the other guys besides Sabonis and Fox, they made their shots, they turned up, they defended. Where was that
Harrison
same
Barnes,
energy? Yeah, where was that
Keegan
same
Murray.
energy on the Warriors side? Like, where
They didn't
was it?
have it, bro. There was hunger. The Kings showing hunger, man. And this is without their two best players too. That's the most like
Yo,
ironic part.
and that's the part that exposes these Warriors. They're nowhere near
No,
where they're
no
supposed to be.
Hoyter, no Malik Monk, and you're still able to like push it through.
Yep, and Malik Monk was the person that was killing the Warriors last year with his speed. He was
Oh,
killing them
100%, bro. He
getting to the
makes it
rack.
difficult. Yeah.
And think about it. This year, the Warriors couldn't even handle them without those two players. So what does that say about the Warriors, man? They were, the whole time, even though they finished the season at the 10th seed, they were a 10th seed team this whole season. That's the
Yeah.
reality. That's who they are. They're not marketed that way. Going back to what we were saying earlier about Brunson and having a brand outside of the court. The Warriors brand is so strong, it's making us believe that they're more than what we've seen them to be. They're not.
No,
That's
people
who
I
they
believe
are. It's a tough
people
it's
have
a tough pill
people
to
have
swallow
biases,
for the
bro.
Bay Area people.
People have biases, man. This is a team that's been successful for 9 years.
And they got an extension to their success with Kevin Durant. Then they got another extension where Andrew Wiggins played himself up and Stephen Curry had to rebuild his body and he carried them to the 2022 finals.
Yep.
But that shit died right there, man, because that 7-game series against the Kings, that was them fighting with all their might. And they barely
Yeah.
got through that just to get blown out by the Lakers, who were not even good. The Lakers end up getting swept by the Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
The Lakers were not really even good, but they dusted the
No.
Warriors, man.
Yeah, they dusted him in what, 5?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe, in 5, yeah. In 5.
Bro,
Just
the
to get
Warriors
swept.
the Warriors got lucky with the 20, like I want to say lucky, but the team was perfectly built and the players stepped up. Like Wiggins played his peak, and I think even Jordan Poole was great. It was great for them, a spark. They don't have that spark anymore. I think the Warriors took a couple steps back since 2022.
Yeah, they don't have
Wiggins
that
has
spark
taken a
with their
couple step back.
role players. You're right. They
Yeah.
don't have that spark with them.
Chris Paul did not spark. I think Chris Paul is he has one more year in his career, honestly. One or two. He's done.
Yeah. Chris Paul wasn't that spark. And also, we got to give props to Stephen Curry because he carried that Warriors team to a different level in 2022. Him and Draymond. Draymond stepped up being the defensive captain. And Curry built his body up, got stronger. He was backing down
Because
Al
the past
Horford.
2 years he was injured, right? He was.
Yeah.
Steph Curry has a rich injury history, so the fact he was able to build himself back up was impressive.
Bro, he was backing down Al Horford in those finals, man.
Yeah.
Curry got fucking stronger, man. Like he really put that whole Golden State shit on his back and carried them in 2022.
He carried them this season too. I'll give him
but
credit.
it reached his peak, man. Like yo, him.
Where is Bond to reach his peak?
It reached his peak.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when they look back at this season, they'll see the last quarter of the Warriors season, even though they won more games, Stephen Curry's numbers were down. His shooting percentages were down. His points per game was down. He was gassed. It's done. He was already gassed. And then his performance against the Kings in the play-in showed you that. He was gassed up, man. He was done. He's 36. Like they got him running like Reggie Miller or like Ray Allen. Like, how long can that really work?
You can't run the off ball like that anymore, bro. This isn't 2015 anymore.
Yep. And I'm telling you, man, this offseason, it's not just about Klay. It's about, hey, Warriors fans really have to sit down and be like, wow, can we really climb up to at least, not to the top of the mountain, to at least the middle part with these 3 guys? And the answer to that is no. You can't even do that with those 3 guys. Not even to the middle of the mountain.
Let's say we move on from Steph. All right. Let's say we move on from Klay, maybe even Draymond, right? Do you think Kuminga is a guy?
I think Draymond and Steph stay.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying. I'm just throwing a hypothetical. Even if we throw out Draymond, right? Do you think Kuminga is a guy that you can build Steph around? Because I don't see Kuminga as a future star.
No, I don't see him either.
I see him as a high-end role player.
Yeah, I don't understand why Golden State did not move off these young guys fast enough. They should have been moved off them.
Yeah. Like, do you see Pod? Like, even Pod's a good role player. If you can keep him dope, but he's someone I'd trade if you have the chance to get another star. Like, that's the thing with the Warriors, right? Because I think late Bob Myers, Mike Dunleavy, they're very insistent on, like, building these guys up. But my thing is, are they guaranteed stars? And I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Kuminga been in the league way too long. If he was going to pop, he would have popped.
He would have popped the third year now. He's in his fourth year.
Yeah,
or he's entering his 4th year.
And I don't understand why they're so stuck on him, because he came from that G League Ignite program.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody that's come out of that never really popped. Like Jalen Green, he's popping on a selfish level. You know what I mean? Scoot Henderson, we'll see, but it doesn't look too good. Like everyone that's come out that program, there's like an arrested development. for players coming out of that program, and it's not a mistake the NBA has canceled that program. It's not a
Yeah.
mistake. They're not really developing guys. So I don't know why. I don't know why Golden State's hanging on to Kuminga so long, knowing that he came out of that program.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I think the Warriors are kind of stuck because when you bring new front offices, they have a different vision, right? And I don't think the front office wants to be that team. Wants to be that front office who broke off the Warriors.
Yeah, you
So I
know,
think that. Yeah.
you know what? Them having, because right now what, they're the highest evaluated franchise. They're worth
Yeah.
billions. They took out a
A new
loan for that.
stadium.
Yeah, new stadium. It was a pandemic. There might be a political clash between building a better team versus, hey, we have to keep these guys because they
Yeah.
bring in the money.
Also, the front office probably looking at it like, yo, we don't want to be responsible. Like, we don't want, if everything goes bad, we're going to be the ones taking the shit for it.
That's why Bob Myers had left.
Yeah.
Like, once
Now
he
he's on
left,
ESPN.
I already knew. I was like, oh, shit, it's over.
Yeah. Now he's on ESPN just like being a commentator.
Word, I was like, damn, he left the Golden State Warriors just to be on ESPN, which makes no sense to me, but...
Yeah, he's probably making less money too, but I guess whatever works for him.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, this thing in Golden State, at the end of the day, they're going to need a player that's almost at Steph's level, I would say.
That's going to be hard.
No, I'm not saying as far as shooting. I'm just saying as far as kind of being a star.
Yeah, I know. Talent pool, you're saying.
Yeah, they're going to need someone
like you need a LeBron James
George.
or Kevin Durant or someone like that.
I wouldn't be shocked if they go after Paul George, man.
And Paul George. Yeah, I mean, Paul George tier, Anthony Davis tier would be fine too.
Yeah, I don't think. And then did you happen to catch that little video that's going around with Klay when he was leaving the game last night?
What's up? I didn't see that.
Nah, Klay, when he was leaving, the whole team was like going through the tunnel, and he actually just stood there and just like looked up in the air, like reminisced, and kind of like held his jersey. Like it looked like that was the last time he was walking off as a Warrior.
Oh, dude, it's like a guy like Klay Thompson being at the tail end of your career is always tough, bro.
It's always tough, but we've never seen someone at the tail end of their career have so much leverage to get more money than Klay.
Yeah.
I don't think this has ever happened.
No, he's going to get paid.
Leverage. Yeah, he's going to get
He's
paid.
going to get paid. Not by the Warriors. I think he accepted that fact, but he's getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Charlotte Hornets, the Orlando Magic, one of them are biting the bullets. And Klay's going to get...
Go ahead.
I think he's going to accept that six-man role too.
I don't even think he has to even do that. Let me bring up this scenario. The fact that Grayson Allen got paid, and they also he got It's not just about the money he got paid. It's about the luxury tax his team was willing to pay in order to give him that $70 million.
Yeah.
So with Klay seeing that, how could the Warriors? They make way more money than the Suns. How the fuck can they tell him that they can't do that? That is true. That's a weird position, man. That's a very awkward and weird position.
For the Warriors, of course.
Yeah, and then at this point, like, is Grayson Allen? I mean, is he that much better than Klay right now?
He's had a better season.
Yeah, but is he a better player? He might be. He might be. Who knows? He might be, but it would be by inches. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a mile ahead.
And see, and this is
the bumper to bumper.
And this is the conundrum the Warriors find themselves
at. And I think players are gonna campaign for him, bro.
They're gonna campaign for who?
I think guys like Steph and Dre, they're gonna campaign for Klay Thompson to get re-signed.
Yeah, man, but see, this whole situation is complicated because
But also, he's had hard times with the front office throughout the season too, like with the coaches.
Yeah, but the front office would have paid him, but the league changed the fucking rules. The new CBA is what's killing all this. They don't want to do it because of that.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be, I'm telling you, Warriors fans in the Bay, they're gonna have a real wake up call. They better be hitting.
So it's a lose-lose situation for them.
Summer.
It's a lose-lose situation for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to pay Klay all that money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's leaving, so it's tough.
Is now at the same time, Orlando's gonna be willing to pay him that, or even the
Orlando,
Spurs,
Charlotte,
or anybody who needs shooting. They have the
yeah,
money. The money's there.
shooting in veterans, he's perfect.
Yeah, this is gonna be a clusterfuck right here.